It's good time. And hello, what's going on, everybody? Welcome to an extremely late first patron hangout of the month.
This is the first.
This is the very first patron hangout of the month. Yeah, no, the Vegas trip pretty much like fucked my whole scheduling up. It's pretty crazy. But hanging out with some people, having a good time. How was Vegas? Vegas was amazing.
Yeah,
it was amazing.
You know, I was gonna drive to Vegas a couple of years ago from Charlotte. And this whole thing planned. I was going to drive to like New Orleans and then go to like San Antonio and go through all these cool places. And then like the week before I was supposed to leave, that's when the shooting happened.
Oh.
And it took place at the Mandalay Bay, which was where I was going to stay.
Oh.
So
you probably would have been safe.
Avoided that.
No, it wasn't that I was worried about my personal safety. I wasn't worried about that at all. It was just the vibe would have been completely wrong.
Yeah, probably
to
wouldn't
go to
enjoy that.
Vegas.
Yeah.
Sorry about that.
Did you go see any shows?
You missed my whole fucking.
No, I know. Somebody
I'm kidding.
Your doorbell. So you were getting there. You were going to head there when the shooting happened.
Yeah.
When the Vegas shooting happened.
Yep. And I was supposed to stay at the Mandalay Bay.
Oh,
the reason why we have now. The reason why we now have a bump stock fucking ban.
Well, anyway, like it wasn't that I was concerned about my safety or anything like that. It was just the vibe would have been totally wrong, so I canceled the trip.
Yeah,
and rebooked it at the last minute.
The bump stock ban is so stupid. There's a video that's been on YouTube apparently for 9 years about how you can get the same function as a bump stock with a rubber band.
You can do it with a rubber band. You can do it with just your fucking arm. Literally, all it is you take a foregrip, you put it. You can put your finger on the trigger and just do this, and it'll do the same fucking thing.
It's not like it's hard to fire like super rapid fire with an AR-15 anyway. I mean,
exactly.
Super easy.
Next is gonna be probably binary triggers and crank and shit like that. I'm like, these things are stupid any which way, but it's still like the point.
It's just not gonna do what people want to do. People want to stop mass shootings, but like that's not gonna stop mass shootings.
It's been used once in a fucking act once.
Yeah. Although, to be fair, I still don't necessarily really see any reason anybody needs a bump stock, but that doesn't necessarily mean that we shouldn't have bump stocks either.
Exactly.
Know? Like, I don't know. The whole thing just seems ridiculous, and it's what it always basically comes down to every single damn time is they just need to do something because they don't really want to have to admit to the unfortunate circumstance that we have, which is we don't really have a gun problem in America. We have a violence problem in America.
Mm-hmm.
Mental health problem.
We have an
mental health,
problem,
I think,
actually.
Is more accurate in my opinion.
Mm-hmm.
We have an asshole problem.
We definitely
assholes are everywhere. This is different.
Exactly.
Yeah.
You can kill somebody with anything, so
well,
what?
Figuratively and literally.
Everybody's like, oh, this red flag fucking laws. Well, we'll help with suicide. No, they fucking won't.
No.
You can literally go to a fucking roof and just do it yourself, damn self. Actually, it's easier to do it that way.
What are the red flag laws?
They jump and that's it. Whereas a trigger pull, it's like, well, you're gonna probably you can survive that.
They made a whole character about that in Preacher, the comic book.
Mm-hmm.
His name,
my uncle tried to take his own life with just his meds, and they pumped that motherfucker out, and now he's still alive. He's depressed as shit, but he's alive.
Hey, there you go. I mean, good.
Six in one, half a dozen in the other.
In a way, I'm like, you know what? That's on him.
Sure.
I love my uncle, but
Death kills
he
people.
wants to do it. He wants to do it.
Right. People don't kill people. Death kills people.
Exactly. It's a medical fact. You can't die from a bullet. You die from cardiac arrest, organ failure, major hemorrhage. Small piece of metal ain't the problem.
Obviously.
It's not jumping that kills you. It's the sudden stop at the end.
Exactly.
Exactly.
And people die overwhelmingly in hospitals. Those are death factories.
Exactly. We should ban hospitals.
That's the funny thing to me. It's like, thanks to Farah, I could show you millions upon millions of people either dying by train or jumping off a fucking building.
What kind of images are you
I
two
see a
sharing
lot
between each
less.
other?
I see a lot.
You know what's
less.
interesting about hospitals though is that they can pump the blood back into you as fast as you can use it. So that's a fact that I learned over the weekend.
Oh, that's interesting.
How did you learn that?
My fiance's mom has internal bleeding,
Oh, shit.
and yeah, well, she had to have like 30 units of blood pumped into her, which is like 2 full
Yikes.
humans worth of blood.
That's a lot. Yeah.
So
That's a
yeah.
Ah,
But they did surgery and they saved her, so she's okay. But like the hospital was definitely the safest place for her to be.
Right. Yeah. Jesus Christ. That's gnarly.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, shit. I just remembered something that I need to get for pallet. So give me 1 second. I'll be right back.
oh shit, you assembled it. Speaking of pumping things into things, or pumping things into people.
Wow.
Oh, hey, Derpy.
Hey. how you doing? I burned myself with hot oil today.
That's not good. Why would you do that?
I didn't mean to. I was trying to. I have an actual. My dad has an actual wok, and I had to do pot stickers. So I boiled the pot stickers and then fried them. Well, it's kind of like a cast iron skillet. You have to season
I'm
it.
familiar with woks, yes.
Yes, you had to season it. Well, I put
Yes.
the oil in, and I was trying to what is it? And it was still hot, and I was like,
paper towels and
on
whatnot.
accident.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You should put the
And
oil
I-
on the paper towel and then push that around. By the way, you shouldn't try and apply the oil and then smear it that way. You want to
Yes.
burn the carbon from the paper onto the pan to season it.
All right.
And you also never want to use soap on that shit.
Yeah.
So guess what I got, pallet? I got myself.
Oh, you assembled. Oh,
I
you got the
I'm
glue at
gonna do
least.
it right now.
That's one step. Whoa.
What do you mean one step? I'm gonna do it right now. While we're hanging out.
Alright.
We'll finally put this
Yeah,
in.
You still need to put that in the mail.
What are you putting together?
I know, Derpy, I know.
He's putting together a
keep
piece I
bugging you,
sent
I'm
him
like,
like
come on,
2 or 3
man.
years ago at this point. But it's going to make my
Okay.
painting look terrible because it's my painting from like 3 years ago.
Well,
It's gonna be beautiful. Don't worry about it. It's gonna be fun.
Yeah.
Gorgeous.
I need to
I
work on
bug
sending
you
in another
because
one,
I
obviously.
care. I care about you. I want to represent you.
I know. No, I'm a shithead.
It's okay. We all are.
Yeah, but I'm a super shithead.
Meanwhile, I'm working on this boy right here.
You working on
Like
it?
it.
Wait, keep holding it up. Oh, nice. That's cool.
Doom
Wow.
guy.
Modern Doom guy. He has a little base with Argent cells that I'm still working on the lining for, but he's going to end up on my desk to go with classic Doom boy.
That's
Nice. Hell yeah.
those are really detailed. That's really cool.
It wasn't 3 years, by the way. It was 2 years ago that you sent me this.
I'm sorry. Two years. Yeah, my bad. I don't want to besmirch your good name and falsehood.
Right.
But no,
Right.
I don't know if you'll have seen the madness, but
cool. Jesus Christ.
yeah,
You
there's
need to calm the fuck down. No.
Wow.
there's more than a few minis up there,
A lot.
Well, there's
That's
a few.
insane.
and it's pretty deep too.
Mm.
And you know,
Ooh.
there's like stacks and stacks more minis to get done. You know,
Honestly, the only thing
I
that I
like it
have
nice
that
and
would
deep.
even rival that in terms of just sheer number are like magic cards.
oh yeah, that shit's
Like,
expensive too.
Yeah. I keep them in boxes under my bed.
I have not played a card game in so fucking long. Ever since my fucking piece of shit brother sold all my Magic cards, like I just haven't even bothered, you know.
Oh yeah.
You may as well just play it online. To be fair,
Since 2013, I haven't. I used to play Pokemon.
I have not played Magic the Gathering in even casually with friends at a buddy's house. Like it's probably been 3 or 4 years.
Damn.
Yeah.
I
missed it, man. I miss going on Wednesday nights to draft. That shit was fun.
I got a shiny ass meow.
Yeah. More up to date paint
awesome.
jobs.
Fuck. Oh yeah, that looks great. Wait, keep pulling that up. Keep pulling that up. I wanna. Oh yeah. Very nice. Cool, man.
Let me see this.
If I had
nice.
people to actually play Warhammer 40K with in town, I would probably get back into it. It's a little bit cheaper than guns, so
Gundam, the YouTuber, is really getting me interested in fucking painting little ass robots. Every time I see one of his Gundam fucking paintings, I'm like, oh god, I want to do this.
Robots.
Sounds fun as shit.
Dack little robots.
He likes to paint Gundams. He's like, video games are garbage now. I'm gonna go and paint my little ass robots.
Paint that weeb shit. Oh yeah.
Yeah.
And I'm over here like, yeah, I wish I had the money for that shit.
Not all video games are garbage these days, like this. The important thing to remember.
Spyro Reignited's pretty fun. Not gonna lie. Hello, how are y'all?
I haven't seen you in forever.
Yeah, pneumonia will do that.
Yeah.
Oh no.
Oh no.
Yeah.
Seems like oh yeah.
Oh.
I got it. I got it like 2 days before Christmas and spent the next up until like this week just not moving.
It seems everyone's been sick lately. I called out of work today because I woke up and puked in my bed, so that was fun.
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
That's a great way to wake up in the morning.
Oh man, 6 a.m. wake up call. I emailed my boss. I was like, I'm probably not coming in today.
See, I was excited because the kid is finally no longer sick, and
yay!
I was really stoked to get him to school, and like, so we drive down there, and we pull into the parking lot, and it's empty.
Oh yeah, today's a holiday.
Martin Luther King Day.
Yep. That's
an awkward car ride home when you have to explain to your child that you're an idiot.
Oh wait, I don't have Facebook anymore. I can't share the Martin Luther King Boondocks.
I felt like such an asshole. I was like, sorry, buddy, we gotta go home.
My bad. They don't actually have school today, and I didn't bother to check.
I sure did not. I did not even bother. Like, it was Monday. Kids have school.
Kids have school on Mondays.
Martin Luther King Day. Jesus, racist.
The only reason I didn't do that right? Well, the only reason I didn't do that this morning is because the school called last night to make sure everyone knew that there was no school.
That's good.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, but the problem is they call like all the freaking time for everything. Like, oh, your kid didn't show up today. Yes, he never comes on Tuesdays because he has therapy.
What?
I don't need you to call me and tell me this.
Your kid was not at school today. No shit.
No shit.
I was there.
I was there the whole time.
I'm like, he's 4. Of course I know if he's not in school.
That's funny. What the fuck? Yeah, I don't know. I mean, it's all right. He's just chilling out, having a good day, and he and I are just gonna take it easy. Screw it.
You thought you'd be rid of him, but no.
Do you want to hear a fun story about school?
Oh yes.
So, for a week, and I think this was like so stressful for me mentally that I blocked it out and I forgot about it until one of my kids reminded me. There was a week where I well, longer than a week. I had pulled some ligaments in my ankle, and we thought it was broken for a while. So I got one of those like leg scooters so that I could scoot about the classroom instead of being in terrible crutches.
Right.
And I got laryngitis for a week. So I was on a leg scooter and had no voice for like a week of teaching middle school kids, which was crazy. Lucky for me, I don't know if like at your kids' schools they have like Promethean boards or not, but we have those in every school in the city that I live. And so I was able to turn on a microphone and just be like, okay, kids, so you're going to go onto Google Classroom and we're going to pull up some slides and there's an assignment at the end, like for a week. And I felt so bad, but I couldn't, I couldn't talk. I forgot about it until one of my kids was like, Miss Bird, you had a lot of things messed up with you. And I just was taking it as a typical middle school kid thing that they were saying. And then I was like, what are you talking about? And they remind me of it.
Thanks, kid. You're an asshole.
Yeah. But I do have a new favorite oddly spelled name.
Okay.
I'll spell it and you tell me if you can figure it out. So it's spelled CYN apostrophe CERE.
CYN apostrophe CRE. Sincere?
CERE. It's sincere.
Oh, God.
It's goddamn sincere.
How did you figure that? Like, I was on a completely different track. Holy hell.
Actually did not have sincere as a student. I was sharing like a PowerPoint with another teacher and she put her seating chart on it. And I looked at that name and I was like, there's no fucking way. Is that sincere?
Like the name North? It's like, really? Why? Why would you name your kid North? And then your last name is West. Why? Or hashtag. Really? Really?
Yeah, hashtag.
I thought that was a joke. That's actually...
You think that's...
No! These are all real fucking names.
You think that's the only thing that kid's gonna get bullied for? Really?
No, but that's just... It just makes it easier. There really should be like some kind of... Like you should have to submit the name well beforehand.
There are countries that do that.
Yeah.
Like
just
Iceland.
That kid's gonna have a real hard time getting a job.
Yeah.
Please tell me when he becomes an adult, he can do his own clothing line called North, so he can have North by Northwest.
That would be freaking awesome. I'm not gonna lie. I'm not gonna lie. Oh, I'm sorry, Winston. I did not. I was apparently using my dog as my stand for my iPad, and I moved it, and he like flipped out and like looked at me like, "What the hell?"
I forgot how hard it is to actually get these really heavy metal figurines to glue together.
Oh, those are a bitch and a half.
Yep.
What are you doing? Oh, quit.
Oh man, and this is not quick drying either. Fuck. It is, however, Gorilla Glue, so I mean, like, once it's sealed, it's going to be sealed really, really good.
Yeah, but you're supposed to hold it clamped for like 12 hours.
Yeah.
Remember, also Gorilla Glue foams.
Yeah, I know.
Okay.
I know. Damn it.
As long as it doesn't do that horrible vapory stuff that CA glue has this nasty habit of doing.
Oh shit!
You know, where it like leaves that white residue.
Time to get high as fuck.
Yeah, higher than a Stillwalker's dick.
Are you not in your garage? Like, I thought garages were pretty good for that, though.
Yeah, but I've sealed it up with like insulation and shit, you know. So,
yeah, that would make it a better workspace.
This guy was about to be like, man, y'all are doing it wrong. You got a pregame.
Yeah, man. Shit. What can I use to clamp this, motherfucker?
Do you have C-clamps?
Yeah,
Sticks.
but I'm not gonna use like the big ass C-clamps that I have.
No, you don't use a big one.
Yeah, I don't have any small ones. Fucking cocksucker.
Well, you know, the other trick to get it to glue really, really well and to stay there is you use the regular super glue.
Mm-hmm.
And as soon as you put the super glue down, you sprinkle it with baking soda and it instantly hardens it. And it's like 2 to 3 times harder than it would have dried naturally.
That's neat.
helicopter mechanics use that to repair chips and helicopter rotors, like the blades.
No shit.
It's that strong. Yeah, I learned that on Camp Pendleton from the helicopter mechanics when I broke one of my minis.
That's crazy. I didn't know about that, but I do know that you can get like a spray that will make super glue dry even faster.
Yeah.
In the wood shop, my teacher had that like all the time. That was his favorite thing.
I wouldn't doubt it's the same premise though.
Yeah, it's just
One of the best
chemical
things you
catalyst.
have is UV reactive glue too.
Ooh, that stuff's awesome.
It's really goddamn convenient.
Let's see. No, this Gorilla Glue is definitely not wood glue. This one is designed for metal as well.
The lid looks really cool.
Yeah,
because
you can tell it's a green.
It's either green or blue.
oh yeah. Because you can see right through it. I forgot about that.
No, you can't. We see the background. It skips you, goes straight to the background.
Yeah. It's crazy. Well, I guess I'm just gonna have to like let that sit for a few minutes and just like not think about it or touch it
or breathe on it.
Breathe on it, yeah.
Just or bump the table or let anything else bump it.
Literally do nothing. Just
breathe.
Yeah.
Okay. Yes. Thank you. Rex. I don't know what Rex is.
T-Rex?
No. He just handed me his hand, wanted me to hold his hand for a second, and then now he's staring at me.
That's sweet.
He's been super cute this week.
Yeah, he's a sweetie pie.
He's planning something.
I know. And he's also started this new thing. He saw it on SpongeBob. Whenever like he gets in trouble, he runs up, and he doesn't know that "sir" is not for just men. And he'll run up and go, "Yes, sir!" When he hears his name called in the "you're in trouble" voice. And he runs up and salutes, "Yes, sir!" And it's just like, oh, man. And you can't smile when they're in trouble.
No,
like,
you're
when
not.
something wrong.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No
Jeff,
smile.
Farrah, are you guys the only people that are parents here?
Might
I
be.
think so.
Okay, so
As far as I'm aware.
I've encountered
you're an
something
honorary parent.
really weird in the classroom, and I've never encountered it at any other school that I've been to. Have you ever had a teacher call you in the middle of the class, like in the middle of their class with your kid with them to talk to them, like immediately?
No.
No,
Okay.
but I can see it happening.
Because I've never experienced that at any school that I've worked at or like substituted before in my life, but that's like the normal for the school that I'm at.
Oh yeah.
Like it's in
what
like
state
a poorer I'm in Indiana. It's in like a poorer part of town, so like culturally it's kind of different. Yeah. But it's really strange because I've never, like, the school that I was teaching at is the school that the K through 8 used to feed into before it was a K through 8, and it was just like an elementary school. So like I've already had the same kind of kids before, and like that was never the normal to do at that school. And so I've called a parent before. I was just like, "Hey, so and so is having like had a rough day today," and he was like, "Is she with you?" And I was like,
No.
He was like, "Can you find her?" And I was like, "Can I call you tomorrow if she's in my class?" It was just such a weird thing. And I talked to the other teachers, and apparently that's kind of the normal there.
Wow,
in the South, that's
weird.
very normal.
Yeah.
My dad used to do it when we were in California. He would, especially if the kid was like a sports student or something, because he could, since he was the athletic director, he had access to the system where he could pull up any kid's information, which had like their parents' cell phone numbers, everything. And he could always pick out the kids who were afraid of, like, you know, they knew if they got in trouble and their mom found out, their mom wouldn't put up with it or something. And my dad had to threaten him. He'd be like, "If you don't knock it off, I'm calling your mom." And this was to like juniors in high school. And immediately these kids would get this terrified look. No, we're good.
Yeah.
Don't call my fucking mom, man.
Oh, one of my friends had her mom called, but oh man, that was a bad. Her mom, the principal, this was, mind you, this was at a Catholic high school. The principal left her and her mom in his office so her mother could beat her.
Holy shit. What?
Yeah. Well, she got caught with cocaine in her locker like distributing amounts of cocaine.
Oh.
So, yeah.
Oh, okay. Yeah. No.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That'll
And like
do
the whole
it.
time she's like, just
Better
call the
than
cops.
mom than
Just
cops.
call the cops. No, she'd rather have had the cops because she was under 18, so it wouldn't have been that big of a deal. But her mom, oh man. Whew. And her mom had to drive like 2.5 hours from work for this.
That's a quick way to really piss off your fucking Jesus Christ, it's awful.
Although I would have probably done the same thing to my child had I gotten that phone call. Hey, so the drug dogs found like intent to distribute amounts of cocaine and other illegal substances in your child's locker. I'd be like, don't let them leave the office. I'll be right there.
Yeah. Yeah. Somebody's getting their ass beat. Jesus.
In Texas, probably the same thing would happen. The principal would be like, we're going to be
Can I get a soundproof room? Yeah.
Oh, no, they'd pretend they didn't hear anything. They'd just be like, I'm going to close the blinds and you guys talk. The screaming stops.
We're going to talk.
When the screaming is over and we can no longer hear sobs, then we'll come back in.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, Glowy Doom Boy is glued to his base.
Whoa.
Base is completely goddamn overkill, but it works.
I like it. I don't think it's overkill.
Yeah, that's a lot of empty space on this. But it works well enough. I couldn't put him on a smaller base because he's already top heavy.
Yeah, well, but it looks like what he's doing is beating a dent into the ground with the body of whatever that is.
Yeah.
So, right?
Smash the imp into the ground.
Yeah.
How many hours do you think you've spent on that?
A couple of evenings, but I put it down for like a few weeks.
Okay.
I can bash one of these out in a day.
Yeah. But Farrah, that's something that has kind of happened with me in person, not to the extent, but like I called a kid's parents because I was like, hey, your kid's being a dick. And then she told me that she didn't know what his grade was in my class because she's been trusting him to tell her the truth. And she found out. I tried to be nice, and like I started out with the one class that he had a B in, and I was like B F C F F F. So she showed up, to school. And she had the office call him down, and she apologized to the people in the office first, and she was like, "Listen, guys, I'm sorry if I'm gonna get a little loud."
Beat that boy like a redheaded stepchild.
Laid into him.
Oh yeah.
We are gonna beat that ass.
Yeah.
There's gonna be a lot of.
Is it terrible that I could just imagine you making that call and then going about the rest of your day, and like the next class period, you hear him summoned to the office, and you just.
Well,
I don't know why that's what I imagine in my head.
I was done for the rest of the day when I made that call, and the reason that I knew what happened in the office was because I was I needed to make copies of papers for him to take home because he wasn't bringing the right paperwork home to his mom.
Yeah,
and then so the office and the principals, or like the copy room, is like connected. And so I saw her come in. I didn't know who she was at first, and then she was like, "Can you call so and so down?" And I was like, "Oh, I think
oh God,
I think I know what is about to happen." And I was just like,
I think I just aided in the murder of a child.
So that was really interesting.
Let's be honest, though, that kid had it coming.
Yeah. He really did.
You can't do that.
See, I never dreamed of doing that because my dad would have known before.
Okay, whose alarm is that? God damn it. Who's using the default alarm tone?
that would be me.
Cease.
Be ashamed.
I still have my teacher timer on to let me know 5 minutes before.
Right?
Well, I've got an alarm set on my phone 5 minutes before every class is supposed to end. And since it's Monday, it's still on, even though, we're not in class.
All of my alarms for getting him ready for school, and I'm sure I'm going to have one go off here. Oh, no, it'll be a while. But for picking him up and stuff, they've been going off. Oh, I
Okay,
got a new
let's try this.
microphone.
Did
whole,
you?
like a whole microphone setup because I'm gonna start a channel.
Hell yeah! Good.
Nice.
Good. You
I
absolutely.
tried that once, realized I didn't have anything to talk about.
Oh, see, I'm just debunking all sorts of pseudo cure things like the cinnamon and honey and lemon cures diabetes and why it doesn't work. But from because they target people like me, people who have severe diseases that don't have a real medical cure, and single moms and the MLMs. I'm gonna go hard after MLMs too, man. And then single moms and stay-at-home moms, and I'm all three.
I have so many ideas, but I just can't get them off the ground.
I have a bunch. I have so many.
Think about the stuff that I'm interested.
You mean
I'm
you
thinking
can't
of,
get off the ground?
Just I can't. I can't think of something to say about it that's not already been said.
Oh, that's impossible.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, everything's
Anything
technically been said,
is-
but the way you put it together might be different from how someone else would, and because of your perspective might reach a different audience. Does that make sense?
I wouldn't doubt you guys know how I think it's really hard to get my shit all in one, extrapolate what the fuck I'm trying to say.
You're slightly ADD. But that's why we love you.
ADD.
I was trying to be nice. Thank you very much.
You said, do you mean articulate what you're trying to say?
Yeah, that. Yeah.
Extrapolate. That's not what that word is for.
Oh, I was. Oh yeah. So when I had to get a computer desk for my computer so that I could put the microphone, attach it and all that stuff, because I'm tech-tarded.
Oh, thank God, because if you had said stove, I would have been really upset.
Said what?
I bought a computer desk for my computer, and I was like, oh, thank God, because if you had said stove, I'd have been really upset.
Well, so my computer had previously been on my kitchen counter. So, I mean... So now I have extra room, at least, in my kitchen. But I put it all together, and I was sitting on the floor trying to put this bitch together, quickly before my son came home from school, because otherwise he would have tried to help me, and we all know how 4-year-olds help.
Oh yeah.
So I get it all together, and I'm proud of it, and I'm looking at it, I'm like, this thing looks a little small. And I'm like, no, you know what? It's fine. It's fine. And I start.
They're more it's more like, bless your heart, kid.
Yeah.
Bless your heart.
It is. It is. But so I put my tower on it, and my tower sticks out 12 inches past the rest of where it's supposed to go. And I'm like, okay, you know what? I can live with this. I get up in my wheelchair. My knees do not fit. My knees are higher than the desk portion that the monitor goes on.
Oh, no.
I'm just, I'm looking at it. I'm like, I now see why this was $30 on Amazon.
Mm-hmm. Well, I mean, I have a huge desk in the studio, but this fucking computer tower that Gable shipped me, I have to turn it sideways and wedge it up under there. It's crazy.
That makes me feel at least a little bit better.
It's nuts.
Oh, I used to have a huge case, and damn, those things are just inconvenient.
Yeah, they really are.
I'm hoping to get a Mac sometime this year, and then not have to deal with towers at all.
A Mac,
Yeah. Well,
MacBook
I can get a
Pro or an iMac.
The actual computer PC one that is all in the monitor. It's the thicker monitor and all of it's.
Yeah, iMac. Yeah.
Because okay, I don't know. Remember tech-tarded.
iMac used to mean the budget all-in-one in the fucking monitor thing, if I'm not mistaken.
Yeah, that's what it started out as. The original iMac with the multicolored
I remember
CRT
those.
monitors.
I remember those.
I had one of those for a long time just for the novelty sake of it. It was the only Apple computer I've ever owned myself. And
they make good aquariums.
They do.
Mm-hmm.
I've seen some cool things done with them.
I've never actually owned a Mac, although I do have one. It's from the office. So
I'm just not a fan.
I can get a Mac.
I don't particularly care for it.
At cost. So with no taxes. That's kind of worth it. Yeah. Well, and because all of everything I use is my iPad Pro, my iPhone, Apple Watch, everything's Apple, so it'll kind of be easier just to sync it all up, and then I don't have to deal with as much antivirus stuff.
True.
Because I have a friend that they work for Apple, pretty much. And my friend works for Apple, and he just always does he just sets everything up and says, okay, don't go into this thing, like these settings, just don't touch them. And I don't, and I've never had a problem with any of my iDevices. There you go. He treats me like a grandma.
My whole studio runs on a little iMac, or on a Mac Mini, and it works great. But yeah, everything else is like Windows or Android based for me.
Oh, okay. I don't think I could. I can't run. Like my boyfriend, had me look something up in his phone, and I'm just like, I don't know what.
I don't know how to computer. How do I?
Yeah. Instructions not clear. Do I throw it?
Oh man!
How much technology do you think was destroyed yesterday during those football games?
Oh God!
Oh Christ!
I've already seen one video of a guy punching his TV. And New Orleans got fucking hosed.
That was complete bullshit. I'm glad I wasn't watching it live, or I would have fucking lost my shit.
I don't have a dog in the fight, but man, like if I were a New Orleans fan, I would be. Oh, I'd be so mad today.
Yeah. I mean, I wanted New Orleans to win over who are they? Oh, the Rams. Yeah, I would have rather the Saints won, just because I used to live in.
If the Rams are going to win that game, I would have really rather the Chiefs win their games. They have the two young quarterbacks, young coaches.
Yeah,
I feel like that's a better story than motherfucking Tom Brady again.
No.
I'm tired of the Patriots. I hate the Patriots.
Yeah.
It's boring.
Pretty much most people that aren't Patriot fans can't really stand. It's kind of like Oakland. Either you're a fan or you just don't like them.
It's more like Alabama.
Or for our English friends, it's kind of the Patriots are kind of like Manchester.
Which one?
Manchester United.
Yeah,
more than one club.
Honestly, it could be either one. It doesn't matter. They're both shit. They're both awful fucking teams, and I hate Manchester. I'm a Liverpool guy, so both of those teams can eat a dick. But especially United. Especially United.
What about you, pal? Are you a fan of Manchester? Man, you?
Nope, all sports suck, especially ones that are tedious 90 minutes of running up and down a field after the same time. Make it Murder Bowl, and maybe you'll sell me on it.
Then watch American football. Or rugby.
What, like the pussy version of rugby? Nah.
To watch.
Baby back rugby.
You should then be a rugby fan.
Again, too tedious.
It's not that. It's not though. Like they just taking a ball and trying to get it across the goal line.
But no one's getting hurt.
Deceptively simple. Not in rugby.
Actually hurt. No, I mean I was meaning in soccer or football, depending on what country you're in. But
everywhere else except America, we call it football.
Yeah. Well, and that actually makes a whole lot more sense.
We also
put our dates in the
we only call it soccer.
We also spell aluminium correctly, and we also don't lose to piss poor Vietnamese farmer. I mean, what? Sorry, I got.
Yeah, you guys didn't even try.
Well, look, this time you guys didn't even need our help this time to get away from Germany. So proud of you.
Like world champ. Oh yeah.
Didn't even need our help this time. Third time is a charm, isn't it?
Oh, wow.
There won't be a saving on the third time. I'm
Can
sorry.
I ask, how is aluminium the right way to say it when there's no I at the end of that word?
Also, we only call it soccer.
People insist that that's the right way. I'm like, how? There's no letter in there that makes the I sound. No.
By the way, we only call it soccer because you guys started calling it soccer first.
Yeah. You also decided to change random words like fence. So sorry, you kept fence, but you decided to change defense to have an S in it.
We're not the ones going around asking to smoke fags, okay?
Oh, you saying you don't want to bum a fag off me?
Oh,
I like getting on the elevator, not the lift.
Fanny packs have a whole new meaning in the UK, and it is hilarious.
Oh yeah.
Hey man, you want to go smoke some fags? It's a totally different thing here.
Oh, especially in Texas.
Hey, I've just been out for a fag, so there you go.
Wow.
Oh, that's
Speaking
terrible.
of fags.
God damn.
Wow. Jesus, that's dark as fuck.
I like this guy right here.
Have you met me?
Oh.
Have you met me?
Yeah.
This is great.
we
I'm
love
gonna go sit in the corner
we
now.
love you, Phil.
Go smoke a fag.
Remember, I'm originally from Oklahoma, so you know, I'm just making observations.
I'm just expressing my culture.
Now, my culture expresses itself through horrible racial violence.
You're not
That's
wrong.
the way
in
we
most
say
cases.
hello in the South.
We're just being neighborly.
With a shotgun, come on.
I was
It's not
gonna
a warning
mail
shot.
that.
I was being kind.
Hey, it's only rock salt.
Exactly.
Jesus.
It won't kill you. It'll just hurt like hell.
It's just a fire hose. How bad could it be?
It's gonna be a
And I'm
yikes
over
for
here
me, bro.
fucking
Our guard
fucking
dogs, our
revolvers
track
and
dogs don't
shit.
even bite that hard. It's not that big of a deal. Come on.
Thanks. Now you're making me feel like I'm such a trash fucking human. I'm over here cleaning revolvers and handguns.
The question is, are you doing it in the back of the bus like a second-class citizen should be?
What do they taste like, Derpy?
So Jeff.
Yeah.
The plan was to mail that mug with something a little extra for.
Oh yeah.
But I have direct deposit.
Huh?
Ooh.
So yeah, I don't get paid today because of the bank.
Oh, that sucks.
Oh yeah. Don't worry about it, man. It's fine.
I will get it mailed, and I threw in something extra for forgetting for so many weeks. And I'll just spoil it for you. Another.
Let me just say, I'm going to be the last person to throw any shade for being late at mailing things.
Yeah, right?
So,
I'm over here like, I keep bugging him and bugging him. Like, come
actually,
on, man.
you're being nice about it.
Yeah, where the hell's my hat?
Hmm?
Where the hell's my hat?
I mailed you a hat like a million years ago, didn't I?
No, you've never sent me a hat.
Have you ever been a $20?
No.
Oh, okay. Well, then there you go.
I'll remember that when I'm about to send the next care parcel in a couple of months' time. Just to be like,
do you want a hat?
Who doesn't want a just a shitlord or whatever the cool hat of the day is? I know he changed it. I just can't remember what he decided to change it to. I've been umming and ahhing
on
about
this
what...
idea while chastising you for not sending it.
What are the hats
Man,
now?
a bold
You were
strategy,
thinking
Cotton.
about changing them.
This is pretty much me and Pallet's entire relationship in a nutshell right here.
Yeah.
Man, I love the hat.
I think that's his relationship with everyone.
Yeah.
Pretty much, yeah.
Yeah.
I love the hat, but I just can't like wear them in public because
me too.
I know I'm gonna run into one of my kids and they're gonna go, "What's a shitlord?" And so I can only wear the hats whenever I'm out of town.
Mm-hmm.
It makes me sad.
I wore it through Walmart one time and didn't realize it.
Oh.
Now here's the great part is I never got a sideways look, not from one
Yeah, it's
fucking
Walmart.
person. Not one. Fucking Walmart. They don't even give a shit. Nobody gives a shit.
Screw that. I wear my shitlord t-shirt out all the time. And my hoodie, but I've lost my hoodie. I don't know where it is.
Oh no, the Death Squad hoodie?
The shitlord hoodie.
Oh, the shitlord hoodie. Oh, okay.
Yeah, I can't find it. I'm just like, because I know I had it when I went to my mum's in the summer. And that's the last time I saw it. So it's either hiding at the back of...
Okay, this time I cannot fucking...
But it's
My
either
mum,
at the back
that's
of my
the-
wardrobe somewhere, or my mum's lying to me and it's at her
Last
house.
time I fucked with that revolver, I got a hole in
Flatbread,
the
I'm gonna have
goddamn
to stop you there. Considering
window.
the wealth and class, surely you should call her mammy or mother or something.
Nah.
Mums
No,
and things.
she's mum.
Mumsy.
My mammy.
Mumsy.
Actually, most of the time it's
What are you, Jackson? What are you doing?
By the way, I'm
No,
thinking
so-
Mem might appreciate a fungus monster, so I have
cool.
a
Yeah.
couple.
I like
where-
it. He's pretty.
Cool.
I didn't know it was a monster till you said it because I wasn't paying that much attention. I'm sorry. Well, I had a
Don't
child.
worry,
It's
not because
it was
those
the
things.
child.
What was Jackson doing? That sounded awesome.
I don't. He,
Oh, the shitlord hat's come out.
watching some.
Hey.
Oh, he's watching. Oh, he's watching. What's that? Song of the Sea. The Irish cartoon.
I
Yeah,
started
no, I-
watching that and then fell asleep because I was hammered. But it seemed entertaining.
Oh, dude, have any of you seen the new Watership Down from Netflix?
No, that doesn't seem like the kind of thing that I would want to see.
Did you like the original Watership Down?
Mildly,
does
which
like
makes me
that
want
movie?
to not watch the new one.
The new one's actually really good. I like the new one better than the old one. They did a
The
good
old one
job.
traumatized me. I still can't watch that film.
Did you ever see Plague Dogs?
No.
Oh,
Great,
don't watch it. Don't.
Sled Dogs-
If Watership
Sled Dogs
Down
will-
fucked you up, Plague
It'll
Dogs
crush
will.
your spirit.
Yeah,
It'll
will.
absolutely crush your fucking spirit.
the fucking
And-
end.
Oh my god.
I cried.
Don't take
I
him.
cried.
Okay, I won't watch
Yeah.
that film then.
Yeah,
I
But
won't
do
watch
watch.
it.
But do watch a film called Barefoot Gen.
Barefoot what?
Fuck is that?
Barefoot Gen.
Okay.
If
What is
it's
that?
been
Familiar with-
recommended by you, I'm not watching it.
Are you familiar with Grave of the Fireflies? I assume.
Oh yeah,
I'm familiar.
I've watched both of that. Yeah.
Okay, we'll take Grave of the Fireflies and make it about 10 times sadder,
Then
Oh,
no,
that
I'm
sounds
not
great.
gonna go and watch that.
and 3 times more graphic. No, a lot more graphic.
Then no, I'm not. No.
Yeah, I'll skip that one too.
Monster.
Monsters.
Oh, monster.
He had show
You
and
have to
tell
desensitize
last week.
yourself.
Oh no, see, he thinks monsters are cool. Like he's not scared of anything. Like he tries to get me to put the aliens, like with Sigourney Weaver in it on, because he likes
Yeah.
face huggers. He thinks they're cool.
Wow.
He needs a plushy
Oh, yeah.
face hugger. That's what he
Okay.
needs.
Okay.
He needs a plushy face hugger.
No, I have the pattern. I just haven't done it because it's gonna take forever. I have the pattern to crochet face huggers.
Oh, you
I
need to
just
send
haven't
me
done
one. When you do one,
I will.
send one. I'll fucking
right now-
want one.
Right now, I'm waiting on some. Is this dementia shirts to come in for me to tie dye?
Oh,
Yes,
yeah.
you're getting one. It's a
So-
rainbow tie dye. Is this dementia?
Is this
So-
dementia?
So, this morning I woke up to the movie Coco. And if you know
Movie.
Coco,
Oh, is that the new one?
the Hispanic one, the one that
Yes.
reminds me of my great grandma.
That one's really
That's-
cute.
Yeah,
Yeah.
It's
that
weird,
makes
but
me
it's cute.
cry every single time that I
Aw.
watch it. I'm like,
I don't think I've ever seen Coco. Yeah.
Oh,
it is
Apparently-
so
I haven't,
good.
but I'm familiar with it.
You might actually
It's
have a
good.
hard time watching it.
I actually liked Coco better than I liked the Book of Life, which is kind of not the same story, but kind of similar ideas.
Yeah.
Nope. BoJack season 4. That whole arc. With his mother.
Kojak.
Ah, that shit.
BoJack. I am so glad I actually finally got around to watching BoJack because my
Oh,
God,
BoJack.
this is
Are
amazing.
you all the way through it?
I think so. Yeah, I think I'm all caught up.
Okay, like the 5th season with the whole going to Vietnam and episode 1.
No shit. Okay.
Okay, well that was September. They do their new seasons. You saw the 4th one, the one with the flashbacks to his mother as a kid with
Yes.
the amnesia.
Yes.
Yeah, that shit was messed up. That shit was too real.
Yeah. Well, I mean, all of BoJack Horseman is too fucking real, man. Like, that shit's fucking intense.
5th season is less depressing than the 4th, but still good.
Believe it.
Clown sex is fucking intense.
clown sex is intense.
It's fucking intense. Get it?
I can't.
Ah,
Oh God.
Wait, Pallet.
I think I'm more proud of that groan than
You've
laughter.
just ruined my afternoon. Thanks. I really
Had
appreciate
a
that.
boner? There's no-
Yeah, no.
Pallet, have you ever thought of doing like a time lapse of your minis?
That'd be
That would be really
Entails.
cool.
I have, but entails keeping the camera. The problem is getting the focus on this at a consistent level, especially when you're moving it constantly and keeping the camera in your hand in the same position.
Ah.
Yeah, you can like a manual focus that you can set so it doesn't fuck around.
Yeah, but it's kind of a complete ball ache to try and accomplish. I have thought about it, but I haven't worked out a way of doing it very well.
Okay.
Just trying to work out space for these goddamn minis that I took off my work desk because someone broke one of them.
That's always fun.
The worst part is, I don't mind if you break shit, I can put it back together, but don't take the pieces and throw them away.
Oh, why would you do that?
Who the fuck did that?
I don't know, it was on my desk at work.
Oh.
Also, yay, Star Wars minis. Purple Millennium Falcon.
Why is it purple?
Because I have... Because... There's an entire X-Wing squadron, and they're all purple.
I like them.
Well, the Millennium Falcon isn't like a unique ship either. It's a
it's a YT-1300.
Yeah.
Yeah. Wait, is it the YT-1300? Is that the Outrider, or is it 2600?
I thought the Falcon was like a couple of major parts from, or like two major chunks of a couple of different ships kind of slapped.
Oh no,
it's a stock light freighter.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's just
the whole escape pod thing is also an addition that's not part of the original.
It's one of those typical things that Lucas has retconned afterwards, though, because the successor to that is the Outrider, which is that.
Oh, I fucking love the Outrider. I love Dash's Outrider.
Yep.
So
Dash Render is Outrider.
awesome.
But that's
especially
like
the toy. I always wanted the toy as a kid. The toy was cool as shit because it literally the whole main part. You could twist the whole like cockpit and everything around it. I was like, dude, that thing is so cool. It's like a B-wing almost. Yeah,
B-wings are my favorite ship from the Star Wars.
B-wing was cool.
Hey Jackson,
can
you play that in your room,
ship.
please?
Who's strangling a goose right now?
B-wing.
Jeez.
You're what? Did he say he's taking a shit?
Who?
Mouth?
B-wings.
No, I said who's strangling a goose right now?
Oh no, that's my child playing with his cars. Apparently, they're having a traffic jam, or hell if I know.
B-wings. Also, if you've not tried the X-Wings miniatures games, it's pretty good, save for the fact it's made by Fantasy Flight.
Those are pretty.
Oh, I mean, I'm not familiar with the company at all, but
basically they just they keep their games fresh by just releasing expansions, but the expansions are more powerful than the last expansion, so you just have to keep buying them.
Oh, bigger, better.
Oh, it's like any of the other fucking ones.
But they do actually fix the meta. Like the first one, they had a big problem with swarms of TIE fighters being too cheap, so then they introduced area of effect missiles, which balanced those out, but then introduced a new problem. So every successive generation, they fix the previous problem and introduce some new ones.
Like you do.
Yep. But they historically keep doing
Like
that shit over and over.
All right, I wonder if I can try and maybe.
I need somebody that's like good at taking this thing apart.
No,
What is it?
It's just an AK.
Oh, well, if you were here, I could help you because I have a shit ton of tools for doing that. But
I just can't. It's bugging me because down in here, I can't get down in here.
Yeah.
To get all the, because this is 22, so it uses a black powder load, and it's just driving me up the wall. That it's just just crud up in here, and I'm like,
You know,
tell me more
she's
about
like
how you're all
true blue American, isn't she?
Tell me more about how you're all crudded up with too many loads, Derpy.
I was.
Good call, Jeff.
Sounds like a fantastic time.
Right? I wish. Fuck.
Yep.
Can't shame a man with no shame.
No shame at all.
I'm glad you took the high road on that one, Jeff.
It wouldn't be me getting any problems. So,
yeah. Oh boy.
Boy, that
You brought that on yourself, Jeff. You
that
sure
boy,
did.
that boy really likes semen.
that boy just ain't right.
That boy ain't right.
That sounded way too close. Like that, like.
Them boys been cracking off in.
Whacking it in my tool shed.
Oh,
look at me! I look like a jackass.
you look like a jackass. Yeah.
Damn it, Bobby.
Oh, did you see my DM, Jeff?
I don't know. Oh, the Uncle Ted stuff. Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, it's just like screenshot. Thank you.
Yeah. You see, the thing is, I like to pretend that I'm not vain, but I'm extremely vain and self-conscious. So that is probably going to be the ugliest I will ever be. I don't think I'll even be that ugly when I'm like 90. So I was like, okay, I have to wait until it grows out enough, and I do a couple of videos with the beard back, and then I can put out Uncle Ted. So now is the time.
Yeah, but you forgot your audience and how much we love screenshots.
Mm-hmm.
No, I don't. I mean, I don't mind. Like, I'm gonna put it out there because I think it's hilarious. But yeah.
Yeah, Uncle Ted is a class act for sure. You should keep that look, man. It looks good on you.
No, I'm good. I don't need to. I don't want to do the whole.
Oh God, no!
Forever.
It's a trap.
It'll be a big hit, and I'll never hear the end of it.
So, speaking of traps, did you watch Concher's fucking video?
Yeah, it was good.
Oh, it was amazing.
Wait, watch whose video?
ContraPoints.
Oh,
so
wait, which one?
I put it in the comments. I was like, I saw you. This was shared on fucking Natalie Mars's Twitter, and I was like, Natalie Mars, the Wendy's girl, the Wendy's trap, or oh yeah, she shared Contra's video, and I was like, best trans porn star and ContraPoints. Fuck yeah, I'm
Winning
watching this goddamn video. Huh?
Winning combination. You like Natalie Mars more than you like Bailey J?
Oh fuck yeah, Natalie Mars is way better.
Yeah,
she's into more of the kinkier stuff. I don't know who the other girl is.
You don't know
so
who the fuck
I know of Natalie Mars is.
I do not know. I mean, what? I don't know any. Well, who?
Everyone who's been on the internet in the last 3 years has seen Bailey J's majestic cock.
Yeah,
I
like
don't know
everybody.
who you're talking about. Sorry.
So somebody can.
I apparently have not. I'm apparently missing something.
All right,
I have not
Oh
either.
Jesus.
Go in Google right now.
Okay.
Bailey J toothbrush.
No, dear
Lord. Why?
I'm not sure I want to Google that.
No, it's fine. It's fine. It's fine.
It is. It's totally fine. It's actually rather shockingly very fine.
Bailey J toothbrush.
Yeah, like I did not know that about myself. Fine.
Yeah. Yeah, you learn new every day.
Bailey J.
There's a GIF titled "Brushing her teeth and showing her cock." Is that? I'm guessing
that would be the one.
You want to click on it?
Well, okay then.
Okay. Yeah, I've seen her. Just.
I think I've seen her.
I like Natalie Mars better though.
Okay.
She's cute. She's cute, but I'd rather be Natalie Mars. I'm just saying.
As you clean your AK, I swear to God, so much dirty. Mate, I'd rather go for this T girl than the other T girl. Know what I'm saying?
Hey, While cleaning your AK is the perfect time to do it because no one's going to call you on it.
That's right. That's a really good point.
No one is
That's
be
the
like,
safest time to
homo as
do
fuck.
it. Yeah, no one's going to say it. They're just going to be like, yep.
Got a problem with that? No, nope, no problems here, buddy.
Got a problem with that? Nope. Not at all.
I'm thinking maybe I get a couple more of these little guys.
That's cute.
Those are cute as shit.
You're adorable.
That's very
Just
cute.
want your soul. But he's solid metal, so it's kind of bulky.
But
I got him
like
as a
him.
gift, and I'm not sure where the hell he's from.
Holy metal.
I saw one a lot like that on. I know, right? I keep asking him to go in his room, and he just looks at me like
he's like, I don't wanna.
Like blinks his eyes real cute, and then just goes back to playing. I don't like.
You getting played?
That's adorable.
Thank God
He's
mine's
got these
in bed.
big blue eyes too. He's like, and of course he's wearing a shirt that says "Beast all day." Really cute.
Oh, I do want to clean one thing.
Yeah, I got a long day of editing ahead of me. I'm gonna try and get the Uncle Ted video out today, done today, so I can release it tomorrow, and that way I'm gonna spend like the whole rest of this week on a Hemlock Moonwolf video. I'm not really excited.
The Uncle Ted thing
Yay.
looks great. Where did you come up with the idea of doing Uncle Ted?
Well, that's actually kind of funny. So, all right. I had to do a video on 90s psychics using a 90s Super 8 video camera because I had one randomly.
Oh yes.
But then during December, I actually had a really bad day, like a super bad day, and I was really bummed out. And I kind of like went through this, I don't know, just a big emotional funk. And I was walking past the mirror after using the bathroom, and I just got really pissed off, and I shaved my face. And it's happening, and I just started shaving, and I'm like, "What the fuck am I doing? Oh my god, what did I do?"
The sad part is, every time I see Uncle Ted, it looks like my mom's boyfriend.
Oh, well, maybe I am.
And every time, because he's got the you got the belly, you got the stash.
Oh yeah,
just perfect.
Mega.
It's about time to shave
fucking
off. I'm
perfect.
wondering how. Any suggestions?
Wait, do what?
It's getting very close to shaving this off because it's interview season soon, but I'm wondering what I do with it.
Oh, thank you.
I can't do the Uncle Ted because of the gap in the middle.
Towel.
It's not going to work.
You gotta wax it. Super pointy too.
No, it's shaved at the bottom to keep it the right length. So I used to have an evil wizard Jafar point to the bottom, but because it's trimmed at the flat at the bottom, it's just not possible to get that point.
But that would be fantastic.
Would.
Yeah, well, I'm thinking more shaving for comedy value.
I agree.
Okay.
Fu Manchu?
I was about to say, yeah.
Oh,
you man chew it up if it's only gonna be for a little bit.
Yeah, just a couple of days for Fu Manchu.
Oh yes, do it.
I miss my long beard.
I should come up with something I could do for charity for people to pay to have this removed. I don't know if you can see it quite.
It looks good.
Yeah. That's epic.
Yeah, man. I've been growing this for about 15 or 16 months now.
Nice.
Damn.
I almost made a year, and then I had to get rid of it because I got in a fight with my boss. But
oh no!
I have bumped into my CEO a number of times, and he's given me the seal of approval. So
wait. So did you get into a fight with your boss, and he demanded you shave it, or was it I got in a fight with my boss, and I don't want him to get a good handle on me next time?
Yeah, no shit. It's just and she was mad at me for like a year, and then she's like, "Get rid of your beard."
Oh wow,
okay.
Bitch.
Yeah, it was weird. Yeah, she was a bitch, but she's better now.
Oh, okay. That's good.
She was having a mental break for like a year. It was weird.
Huh?
I've been there.
Mm-hmm. I started growing this when I had depression, and I never shaved off. But I think it's about time it came off. I just can't deal with the 1,001 people asking me through the next week. Your beard's gone. Yeah, I know.
Yeah.
Why did you shave it? Do I need a reason? So I'm just figuring I get a stack of like cue cards that I could just hand out to people.
There you go.
Yes, I am
So
aware
you're
my beard
curious
is
about
gone.
facial hair.
No, this is not a shock to me. Please talk about something else.
I can't
Either that,
imagine
or you just respond and go, "Shit, where did it go?"
Right?
God
We'll
damn
crack
it! It
it
ran.
loose.
That would be best.
Wow.
What? When did
Dude, will
this
you help me
happen?
find it?
It's like, no, it ran away again.
Put up wanted posters all around your city, you know, missing.
Beard.
Yes.
Actually,
Anyone
did
anyone that says it, make them help you put up said posters as well.
I'm so glad you noticed. Help.
I'll be honest. Like, I did go get my beard trimmed up and like just neatened up a little bit. And the guy like he got done with it, and I went home and I looked myself in the mirror and I was like, I miss my beard.
Mm-hmm.
And it's still there. It's not like it went anywhere. It's just I missed how like crazy and long it had become, and like untamed it was.
Wild and free.
Dude, it
That's
was.
how I feel every time I have a hair trim.
Oh, I thought you were going to talk about something else entirely there.
Oh.
No.
Wild and
No,
free.
no.
No.
It's somebody's fetish, but it ain't
Nope.
mine.
Nope.
Wait, are you
Can't go
talking
any
about?
further
Are you
than
talking about down there?
No, I'm talking about my actual hair on my head.
Oh, I thought I thought we had
That's-
moved on.
Right? I was like, I trimmed that shit earlier. Yeah.
they had moved on.
God,
hey,
I
man,
need
you
to-
know,
I need to
Palette
find-
that took it there.
picking
I
pubic hair
did
out of your
no such
teeth
thing.
isn't
You
that bad.
lowered the tone.
Oh God,
I did.
it's terrible.
You can just use it as
country
floss. It'd be
Oh
fine.
God.
Okay, come on. All right, come on.
Well,
On to a
Meanwhile,
new topic.
demonetization.
Wow. Hey, we got Jeff to, because I mean, that's not even the worst thing I've ever said.
No, not even close.
No. Not even close.
It brings
Hey,
back very
Jeff.
specific memories to me.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Oh.
All right. Okay. Well, story time. I'm pretty sure I've told this story before.
I'm excited.
I'm pretty sure I've told this story before too, but I'll go through it again. A long time ago, I broke up with my girlfriend. She was awful and cheated on me all the time. So I kind of fell in with this old friend of mine. She's very pretty. And we decided we would just kind of like fuck on each other to get over our exes. Okay, cool.
Yeah.
So when I first start screwing around with her, I stick my hand down her pants. Don't get all the way to the hoo-ha and the woo-wah and the vagoo. But it seems like she is very shaven. So I'm like, okay, man, cool, right, whatever. So when I got drunk one night and I tugged her pants off and I start going to town, I was immediately horrified because I thought her crotch was infested with spiders.
The soundtrack in the background is making this so much better.
I know,
right?
I'm sorry.
So I pull away and I'm like, what the fuck? Oh my God. And she shaved from the top of her pubic line down to just the top of her vagina and then just had this like mutton chops on each. And I don't know why. I don't know why.
That's
why.
what we call the Lemmy.
Yeah, the
Lemmy.
Jesus, I don't even know what like.
But so the thing is too, like, you know, there's the whole bearded clam sort of thing, right? But like, and vagina never looks like a bearded clam, no, but that one did. And that's all I could think about. And I'm like, what have I gotten myself fucking into with this shit? Oh my God. And
that's kind of the opposite of what's normally done. Honey, stop.
I know.
That's like
I know.
opposite.
I know. I don't know what she was thinking. Maybe it's just a fashion decision. I don't know. But that's where we were at. And so me being the kind of guy who doesn't back down from a challenge, I just went for it.
Yeah. You got to do your duty.
and swallowed back my tears. It was honestly pretty traumatizing. It was pretty fucking horrifying.
I bet.
To be honest with you.
I would have been pretty traumatized. Good God.
It was
Well, and
really disturbing.
How do you get out of that tactfully when you're there? I mean, it's like you gotta go.
Yeah.
You just gotta go.
No.
You either gotta go it or nuke the bridge.
I do know of a way. My friend, this is not my story. This is my friend's story. He went to go down on this girl, and apparently she did not smell very good.
Oh.
Yeah.
So in order to not hurt this girl's feelings, he starts crying.
Oh my God.
He starts crying, and he gets up and he looks at her, and he goes, "I just respect you too much."
Yes.
Oh,
Damn.
Fucking legend right there, man.
Yeah.
That is.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yep.
10 out of 10.
Yep.
Mm.
I respect you too much.
That is a bravo.
And so that is an inside joke
10
between
out
the
of
two of
10.
us. Whenever he asks me to do something that he knows I don't want to do, be like, dude, I respect you too much.
That's fucking great, man. Wow.
That shit happened in high school.
That's thinking on
That's
your
how long
feet
ago
too,
that
man.
was. And god damn it, it's never gotten old.
No.
I respect you too much. The fact that he was able to start crying on the spot is my favorite part of the whole story.
Oh yeah.
He really didn't want to do it.
He really did not want to. He really did not want to eat that girl's smelly pussy.
Oscar-winning performance. Yeah.
God damn.
Oh, hey Jeff.
Yeah.
I learned a new term from Young Crip.
Yeah.
Yeah, which is Jankum.
Oh
what?
God.
Jankum.
Oh, you
Yeah.
just heard about Jankum.
Oh yeah.
I just learned about it. Yeah, because he was doing like a thing on Twitter, some post, and then I had to Google it, and so I was like, now I know what Jankum is, and I'm upset. I was like,
I am waiting for another video from him because that
Me
was
too.
one that I did actually take from that video. I was like,
yeah.
this kid is fucking hilarious.
Oh yeah.
Young Crip is absolutely
Him going to the concert. I'm like, oh my god, this is shit. It's funny and
Mom,
awesome. And then the clown. I'm like, my god, fuck you, goddamn clown.
Yeah. I think he was like, I'll spit in your mouth.
Right?
yeah.
Spit in your mouth. Ugh.
Well, he thought he had shit. What did he think he had? I think it was leprosy or something. And so
Right.
there was like a clown coming into the room, but he was high on hospital drugs. And so he can't move. And so the only thing that he could think of to get this terrifying clown away from him was to like yell at the clown, I'm going to spit in your mouth.
And the clown was like pointing at like, was it a cupcake or whatever?
Yes.
And he was
Yeah.
like, I'm going to take the cupcake. And he's like, this fucking clown, man. This fucking clown is creepy as shit. I'm high as fuck. This shit looks like it.
Oh.
To me right now.
Tuberculosis. He thought he had tuberculosis.
Right.
But yeah, he's
Good old
fucking
fucking Young
dank
Crip,
as shit, man.
Mm-hmm.
He's dank as shit.
Yeah. He's a fucking legend.
He'd be another one that
go
would be
the other
kind of cool
way!
to see on one of the Saints. That would be awesome.
Yeah, that would be great.
Yeah, I should ask him. Although
Yeah,
that would
I
mean
mean-
I'd have to get back on Twitter, and I don't really want to do that. You don't understand.
Have
I'm
Nick do it.
so happy lately because
Oh, I am
Yeah,
so
'cause you're not
happy
engaging
and
with the shit people on Twitter.
I'm so happy and sad that I'm off of fucking Facebook.
So look,
Right.
I've never made this a secret. Social media was a mistake.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. It was a mistake. It needs to be corrected. They all need to be shut down. Twitter adds nothing of value to discourse or humanity. Yes, it is a net loss.
Facebook is even worse.
Twitter's
For
where
me,
I get
Facebook
They
my
all
is
are.
even worse.
They all are. Instagram needs to go. Twitter needs to go. Facebook, the whole thing, all of it needs to go. It's all crap. It's all crap.
Yep. Needs to be
All
nuked from
bullshit.
fucking orbit.
Well,
I need Twitter.
I don't
for
have
memes.
really a big problem with
I like
Twitter.
Twitter.
well,
I'm
I
still wondering why I still follow fucking Kathy Griffin though. This is really pissing me the fuck off.
Why?
I don't know,
Why?
but she is pissing me the fuck off.
So stop
Report
following.
for target.
And
There is a little
Move on.
button that you
It's
can
one of
push
those
so
things
that
where
you
I
can
get
dodge,
scrolling
right?
and I'm like, what kind of dumbassery? Oh, next, okay.
Well, this is why
She won't
yeah.
listen to me, so why the fuck should I care?
Well,
I'm like,
that's like that
most
goddamn
of the time,
reason-
I
It's
follow
like that
all.
fucking Gillette ad. Who gives a shit? I don't want that kind of
Yeah.
relationship with a fucking advertiser. I don't need that.
Oh God.
All
Yeah.
I give a shit about is your product good and can I buy it at a reasonable price?
This is
I don't
what I
know
care about.
anything
Yeah, I couldn't give a shit about that Gillette ad if I tried, man. I don't
I
care.
just
It's-
don't.
it's
Yeah,
too-
I don't care.
It was more annoying than like, it was just annoying. I was like,
Insulting.
just tell me how close you're gonna
Patronizing.
get on my face, or
don't you worry.
Without
or
turning
on
it to
my
hamburger meat.
mole. Come on,
Yeah.
Don't
my naked mole rat. That's all I care about. I
Here's the
want
thing. You know what the
naked
real
mole rat
controversy?
done.
Here's the
and I
real
want my face
controversy.
done.
A pack of 8 fucking razors costs $20 goddamn dollars.
Exactly.
Right?
Yeah, that's
Get
Dollar
fucked.
Shave Club is like way better. That's why
Yeah,
I started
I
using
feel
it
like-
because I went to buy razors for like the first time, and then like I was like, "Are you fucking kidding me? It's like $20-$30 for razors."
Yeah.
Fucking
Yeah.
For like 8 of them. For like
Yeah.
8.
Oh God. And they're cheaper for men's razors than women's razors.
Yeah,
The freaking
right.
Venus Divine, which are the only ones that I like, the only lady razors I can use. Yeah, 4 of them is like $23.
Looking
Yeah.
at, looking
Feel
at some,
you.
of, looking at some of the
That-
guys
yeah.
here, I'm wondering what you're using razors for.
Hey, what are you talking about? I have no. Oh, I don't want facial hair. I really don't.
See, I get like
If
2
I could,
shades
I
of-
would literally just
Terrible.
take this shit off and be like, just take it all the fuck off. Just
Tramps
take
don't
it
have
all
beards.
off. Just take it all off.
yeah. I wonder why Dollar Shave Club like never has women do like product placements because
They
I feel like they're really
Yeah.
missing out on the market.
Women's
It's
shit's
so
more
Oh,
cheap.
they
expensive,
they
though,
have
probably.
they have a market for women.
Oh
They
yeah,
have
but
a
like
women's
oh,
side.
yeah.
I don't see women like promoters for it, I guess is what I'm saying.
Yeah.
Like for the most part, whenever I
They
see like
should actually
YouTube
reach out. Yeah.
people, they normally do it for men. And I'm like, a lot of women would
They
happily buy
should.
cheap
Oh, yeah.
razors.
They should actually reach
Oh, yeah.
out and go, here, try these. Tell your people, please.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know, man. It's weird. I do legitimately love Dollar Shave Club. That shit
Mhm.
it makes it
Mhm.
so much more affordable.
The
Oh,
one
yeah.
wipe Charlies are the reason my boyfriend's happy I started Dollar Shave Club. He's like, you're gonna order those. I need them. And I'm just like, really? He goes, yes. I can't get them otherwise. Because no
I had
one
to-
sells them. You can only get them through the Dollar Shave Club.
hmm I really like the repair stuff. So that way you don't get like
Oh,
little
yeah.
razor bumpies. That's nice.
Ooh, I'll be right back.
Run!
Pizza's here.
Yeah,
This is our stream
boyfriend
now.
has decided to
Yeah,
start
we can do
taking
whatever we
care of
want.
his
We can
dude.
talk about whatever we want.
That's good.
Streamception.
So how about that white nationalism, eh?
It sure does play with balls, right?
Mhm.
Well,
Hey,
it
Red,
was
did
weird
you?
because-
Go ahead.
You go ahead.
Oh, I was just gonna ask Red if she got some Conan in this weekend.
I managed to cook up 17 hours over the weekend.
Excellent, excellent.
God damn it. Those razor bumps are too far down.
Oh, Jesus,
Yeah.
Uh,
I was going to be
I-
like this. And be like, oh, God. They're horrible. I hate shaving, like, farther down. Because you do, you get those like, and you're like, oh god, this is horrible feeling. Hey, look, Molly's on.
I don't know what that's like because I don't shave like that.
No manscaping.
Okay, so
I mean, I'll do some yard work, but like
trim the grass and the tree looks bigger.
Right? Yeah, exactly. But I'm not
Play Edward Scissorhand down there a little bit.
I'm not shaving my fucking legs. It's not happening. First of all, they're too goddamn big. Second of all,
razors are expensive.
It's not. It just doesn't seem like something that I want to do.
Well, like, okay, so I have my boyfriend that I live with, and I also have my dom, and he's still in California. He manscapes like from like top of his head all the way down to like his legs. He does more like hair trimming, and he doesn't even need to. It's not like he's a hairy guy. It just
I'm
like
very.
how the fuck do you find the time?
Amen, Nick.
I'm very.
How do you find the time?
I mean, it's not like I'm wearing a sweater year round, but it's. I am not.
You're fuzzy.
I only have here. Like that's my whole chest is just right here.
Oh, I've got
and then it's
here,
like trail.
And I've got some here, and I've got some way back
It's
here.
like trail.
There's a lot that goes
down.
all the way, man. The gut too, man, all the way down. Like there's, it's
like
not
happy
like it's not a happy trail. It's an ecstatic highway.
Yeah,
it's not a happy trail. It's an enchanted forest.
Yeah.
Mine looks like an apocalypse fucking like the plants want to like
deserted.
Take back, but they're not taking back.
So are you
just
telling
right.
me that your genitals speak Vietnamese in the evening?
No, it's just like kind of patchy down here, and you're like, it's very light.
You described it as a jungle. I was just
down here. It's a jungle, but up here it's like not really.
There's an area of
patchy
sub-Saharan
all the
desert.
way down. Like nah. I have no fucking care in the world. We're still live, and I'm like, yeah, just talking about my hair. Meh.
Talk about droopy genitals for a little bit. It's all right.
I feel like I know more than I need to at this point.
It's okay, pal.
Is there a way to unknow things?
No. No.
Well, you're just taking all the mystery and wonder out of it, so.
Oh my god, I hate
Winston,
holding
no
these
one
things.
is scared of you.
I hate holding these fucking things. Oh my god.
So I got her costume.
This was all worth it at this point.
I got her cosplay now. The only thing I'm missing is her hair and her underwear.
Is that from Rosary Plus Vampire?
Yeah. love that. I like my ice bitches, if you can't tell.
Oh yeah.
May.
What?
And I also have a May body pillow. Well, covering.
Hold on.
Did you say your ice bitches?
Yes, I love my cold-hearted bitches.
Oh,
You just didn't hit play.
I get it.
They're both ice.
Okay, I can't.
Mhm.
I don't know what to do with it, baby. Go.
Okay. Well, all right. All right. It's good.
I do want to get a May cosplay. I really do.
Oh, you want to
And
dress
with that, thank you for joining us today.
Yeah, I would love to find a May cosplay.
Wait,
And I want to do.
I got a few questions.
I would love to do. The other cosplay I would love to do is the Necromancer from Borderlands 2.
Oh,
But I want to do a male version though, because I know I can't pull off the female.
Isn't that appropriation?
Why?
Shit, is there gender appropriation? Oh my god, please
oh my
no.
god!
Oh God! Don't start. Don't. I can't leave this.
I've heard
Don't
like
let it spread.
people make the argument at anime conventions that are like, you can't cosplay as any anime character because they're Japanese, and that would be appropriation of a culture. And it's like,
Oh God.
Stop.
Bitch, get the fuck out of here with that bullshit.
Well, and
pick an anime that's not set in Japan. That solves that problem.
Yeah, like that
like, oh, they're
Neo-Yokio.
Japanese. It's like, no, they're fucking not.
Everybody was
Japan.
bitching about Ghost in the Shell, and I'm over here like, bitch, have you even seen Ghost in the Shell? The bitch looks like a fucking American.
Yeah.
Kusanagi, yeah.
She looks just like her.
Yeah.
Pretty much.
Well, because there's a lot of animes that have other they have varying people. It's not every anime is just Japanese people. It's
yeah.
You're trying to say that not all Japanese people look the same? That's crazy.
Well,
you can tell an American when they're in Japan. I'm just saying, they're all taller than all the rest of them.
They're all about twice the height. Yeah.
Where are you, Frank? Oh wait, there you are. Okay.
Yeah. Wait, yeah, there you are. One of my friends hated it when he was in Okinawa because he was like 6'6". He was like, you can't just blend.
Yep.
No, not when you're, twice the size of everybody else. You kind of stick out a little bit.
Yeah. Apparently, like, most Japanese people have never seen like a true redhead as well. Like, there's a channel that I follow, and there's a girl and she's from America, but she lives in Japan with her husband. And
I like the episode she does with the foxes. Where she does the fox place.
Yeah. But she was like, it's so weird because Japanese people have never seen a redhead before, so they'll come up to me and just talk about my hair, or like they'll ask if they can touch my hair, and it's just really strange.
And now you know what a black girl feels like. Or a black man.
Depending on where when I lived in San Diego, people would
a lot of people ask a black person if they can touch their hair. It's really weird.
Oh yeah.
And I've even got it too. Because mine needs to be like super fucking curly. And people are like, oh my god, you're or they walk up.
You have the Jew fro.
Oh, your hair is so beautiful. And I'm like, the fuck,
personal
man?
Space. Personal space.
Just scream bad touch.
Yeah. Or no
touching.
See what I learned to do when strangers grab you is like, because it happened a lot when I was pregnant. People would just run up and like grab my belly.
Oh my god, I hated that so much.
I would either just grab a tit or their crotch and just stare at them, and then like back up, like, what are you doing? I'm like, well, I thought we were okay with just touching each other.
I
horrified, and
I had to stop.
I wish I'd thought of that.
Stabbing people several times because they wanted to touch her fucking belly. Like,
oh my god,
it's one thing to kind of know the person, or like, hey, can I feel the baby move? Like, that's one thing, but a stranger just running up and like charging you, you're already on guard. Like, don't come near my belly.
It's like it becomes public property, and you're like, no, this is still mine. Yeah. It's like, no, this is mine. Fuck off, mine.
Mine.
No,
yeah,
if you want...
like that, but for 9 months.
Yeah.
Mine.
I'm sure it never gets old.
Oh no. If you go to China and you're a tall American, tall white person, people will walk up and ask to take pictures with you.
Yeah, I've heard that one.
That sounds awesome.
They're like,
I bet that would be kind of cool for the first like 10 minutes, and then you'd be like, all right, I'm
a nobody.
I'm here to enjoy your culture and not be bothered.
I'm just trying to get a sandwich. I don't need to be stopped for 20 minutes trying to get a sandwich.
I just want some tuna sashimi. That's all I want. That's all I fucking want. Leave me the fuck alone. Give me the goddamn tuna sushi.
When I was in Africa,
that works.
When I was in Africa, I had to explain to a lot of the natives that I did not play in the NBA.
Wow, that's pretty good. What, NBA? Yeah?
How you tall? I'm like, not for the NBA. Well, you can
One
kind of
thing I
understand.
would love to steal from their culture is their goddamn game shows.
Oh my
Yeah.
God,
Game
they're
shows
amazing.
are
Oh.
perfect.
A
I was
country
watching
wholly
one
without
on
health and
Rabbit.
safety
I
regulation.
don't remember if I told you guys. I was watching one on Rabbit. That's literally like it's a group of guys, and then one girl that's like in a shower thing, and it has like 6 panels. And you're supposed the point of the game is to knock these panels out.
Okay.
Right.
It's literally they're going up like the slide thing, and they have to get as far up as possible, throw the fucking ball, and knock these panels out. And then another one is figuring out if it's a male butt or a female butt.
That one was hilarious.
I fucking love that one. I'm like, I
great.
need to be on this fucking game show because my god, that would be funny shit to see.
I've got a pretty nice butt. I bet I could fool quite a few people.
Only if you shave it.
I would not. Fool.
Oh no, I would shave. Oh, I would shave. Yeah, my.
Oh yeah.
Would
But the funny,
shave?
thing,
No,
the funny
you
thing is, I
wax
watch
it.
it and
You wanna
go,
wax
"That's
it."
the male butt. That is the male butt." Because male butts are more like this, whereas females are like this.
Yeah.
You can
Not mine.
tell. Like
You got a bubble
male
butt,
butts are
Jeff?
really
I got a
square,
bubble butt.
or pretty square.
Just get a little.
I had
too
a
close to-
boyfriend once that had
I mean, we've
very
seen
feminine looking
Jeff.
butt.
We've seen Jeff work that bubble butt on stream before.
Yeah.
That's how. What do you think? Why do you think? Like when the whole Patreon thing was going on, I'm like, it's okay, guys. I'll be fine. It's because I was moonlighting. Moonlighting.
I
Get
got it.
Alright.
It just wasn't funny.
Sorry. no.
Yeah,
I got it.
Terrible.
Hey, with that being said, we're gonna keep hanging out, but we're gonna do it offline. So anybody watching out there, thank you very much for joining us. We'll see you next
Join
time.
Bye, everybody.
He
Say
is
bye,
gonna
everybody.
get- uh-oh.
Bye.
Everybody.
Bye.
Bye.